Hi chat, welcome to another stream. It is, it's about to be the 11th of December, and we're here for Advent of Code yet again. Let me say hi to everyone. I actually have a couple things I want to do in my template before we get started though. Let's see, Rollers is here today. I've got I Satisfied, of course Rollers was first. Konik, it's good to see you. How's it going? Leaf Me, hello, hello. YOLO Schmolo, how's it going? And R4 is one. Hello, hello. Good to see you as well. All right, so one thing that I thought, I watched the last solve of mine, and I noticed that I waste some time at the beginning reading the input. So what I want to do is modify my little support thing to spit out maybe like the first line of input or like the first 80 characters if it's a really long line. To make that go a little bit more smoothly. So let's try and do that. If len s.split lines is greater than 10, let's just print the first 10 lines in that case. For I in range, or for let's see, no, fuck it, lines equals s.split lines. If len lines is greater than 10, then for line in so if we get, you know, an input that's by line, we'll do this. Otherwise, we'll assume that it's by character and print like the first 80 characters or something like that. Print lines 0, colon 80. Print dot dot dot. Something like that. So in theory, if I go into day 10 and I do download input 2020 10 and remember how to Python. Oh, that's way more than 10 lines. Colon 10, not 10 colon. What am I doing? I know how to, there we go. Okay, so that'll give us that. What is a day that was all on one line? Do we have any of those? Day / input text. No, we haven't had one of those all on one-liners this year, so I guess this is dead code so far. Hey, what's up, Pylang? Hello, hello. Moral, don't read, y'all. Are you making fun of me and how I don't read the inputs and then I waste a bunch of time on that? Yeah. I definitely do that. Show some of the downloaded input. Okay, another idea that I had on speeding stuff up is a lot of the days so far have had just reading numbers. And I think we could just make a bunch of templates for inputs here. So like numbers equals int line for line in s.split lines. So like that might be some input that we use. We might also have like lines equals s.split lines and just like have a bunch of these in here and like for loops ready to go. That might save us some time. I don't know. Then again, like typing these out actually isn't that hard, but you know. I think if we put this here, like we can potentially save some time. I don't know. We're gonna try that. If it doesn't save us any time, then we'll get rid of it. But I think it will. I think it will. Hey, what's up, Johnny Man? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Not making fun. It's just funny. Yeah. I mean, part of the like speed programming here is, you know, there's a ton of fucking pros along with it, and if you can filter that out and just get to the actual core of the problem faster, you can save a lot of time. Yeah, but the problem is if you don't pick out the important information quickly, then you lose a lot of time, and so yeah. It's a trade-off. It's definitely a trade-off. Banging Head says, can save time to get to 10,976 faster. Hey, what's up, Blods, who says, help me sum 1 + 1 in, I don't know what PSE int is. Is that a word in Spanish, or is that a thing? It didn't translate. I have no idea what that is. I should have learned that during SATs, wasted time reading. I think in SAT you're not really trying to speedrun though. You should have plenty of time to actually finish. Leaf Me says, the fact that someone managed to solve yesterday and uploaded to GitHub within 8 minutes amazes me. I mean, I had the first problem done in like not very long. No, I always click on the wrong one. You'd think personal stats would be under stats, but no, it is not. Yeah, like I had the first part done in 4 minutes. So like, assuming I would have seen the pattern, well, I spent like 40 minutes on fucking 10,976. So if I would have figured out that a little bit earlier, you know, this would have been within a half hour. It would have been pretty fast. Un poquito. But welcome, Eric GM. Hello. Part 2 is so hectic. Yeah. My video for explaining my solution, I'm putting that up tomorrow, so you'll be able to see that. There's also another solution that somebody posted in the Discord, and I explained that one as well. The other solution makes so much more fucking sense now that I, think of it, but I don't think I would have ever come up with that on my own. It helps if you can see what part 2 will be while bringing up part 1. Oh yeah, for sure, if you don't have to rewrite so much code, although most of the time it's not super apparent. And you don't really have any hints as to what part 2 is until you're completed with part 1. But anyway, I don't have any updates in open source. I didn't do anything today. I spent most of today. I had an interview earlier today. I spent an hour exercising. I did a bunch of other stuff. Hey, what's up, Vepic Official? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And Black Powell, thank you as well for the follow. What else did I do? I recorded some videos. But yeah, today was pretty busy. I also have a headache, so I'm hoping this doesn't go so poorly. But I know that when I have headaches, like thinking can often be tricky. So we'll see what happens there. Alcom says, what do I need to learn if I want to solve these puzzles? So that's the thing about these puzzles is they're, at least the first bunch of them, you don't really have to have much programming knowledge to be able to do them. Like for instance, Juicebox Hero is not a programmer, she's a product manager, and she's gotten through, she did day 10, so she's gotten through all 10 of the days so far. Which I'm pretty impressed with. But I think like a lot of these are figuring out tricks or like having logical approaches to problems and aren't really like, the programming part isn't that hard. I don't know. Mara says, stuck on day 4 part 2 and the test inputs both work. Feels bad, man. What was day 4? Oh. If you post your code in the Discord, I can probably help you with a test case that'll help your problem out. What's up, Bulio? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the 2 test inputs don't actually show all of the edge cases there, so you have to think about all the other edge cases. iSatisfied says, I just decided to relax and game today as a break from code, and I would have been more relaxing trying to debug bad code. Which game were you playing? Were you playing, what is it? Penis Outside Clothes Simulator 2077? I can't show it on stream, but it's the bug is hilarious. I caused some self-pain by using a global dictionary last night. Oh no. I made that mistake in explaining one of the problems. So you can actually catch that in, I think, the video that went up today. Easy points tonight, says Bangheads. You'll see. Is today finally going to be... Oh, I gotta fucking make my directories. What am I doing? Let me get that up, and then we can blab to chat. Day 11, Babby, part 1. We're going to use one of these 2, probably. I'm going to put my cursor here and pray. CD day 11, Python part 1.py. No, PyTest part 1.py. And that. And actually, let's do part 2 in here. That way I can just Control R to get to there. And then... download input 2020 11. And these windows are slightly too tall, so I will shrink them down a bit. And just in case we some reason need our tiny computer, I can copy that real quickly. Okay, but I think we're ready. Let's say, hey, what's up, Tuberm? Hello. Master State says, job interview, how'd that go? I think it went pretty well. It wasn't, the question wasn't very hard. But you know, it's always hard to like demonstrate that you know all the things in an hour. So it's a lot of rapid talking and a lot of like forgetting where you were, and I don't know. It's like the same shit when I babble at chat, but except it matters more, I guess. Go to bed. Too firm. I'm not. Well, I guess I am tired also. ASC is more about problem solving, and the languages are the tools you use to help solve them. Yeah, totally. The test input works. Force failure of each time to make sure it works. Yeah, that makes sense too. Is cybernetic donger that tore through the clothes actually? Yeah. Hey, what's up, I'm a Ditto? Maze Day V3? Yeah, no, I don't think it's a maze today. Today's not gonna be a maze. Definitely not. Just finished a side quest with a character named Flaming Crotch Guy. Dong clipping is basically a footnote in that game. The weird thing is the female models have dongs too. Like, what? I mean, it's 2020, I guess. Or it's 2077, I guess. So, you know, that's how they roll. Hey, what's up, Deckbeb? Hello, hello. Why do you say definitely not a maze? Because I don't want to be wrong 3 days in a row. But if it's a maze, we might use this. I don't know. Some of the maze problems have been like very much like here's a plot and navigate it, but other ones have been trickier where you have like directional inputs. I always find the directional inputs are a lot harder to visualize. Are we going back to the computer remain date? I doubt it, but I have it up just in case. So my body is ready. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Watch it be mazed, right? In 2077, all women have dongers. Everyone gets a donger. I mean, I guess that's fair. Dongers for everyone. Like, fucking chip it. Yeah, humans evolve into their next form. Although, I don't know. Is that the way that we want to go? More dongers? Do we really need more dongers in the world? I don't know that we do. But let's see. I think Juice is also streaming today. Is that true? She hasn't gone live, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right. I'm a ditto. That is exactly what was in my head. And there are still no genetically modified cat girls. Oh, bummer Tubeworm. If only. You would think if they gave everyone dongers that there would be cat girls. Why are we talking about? What are we talking about? What has happened to this channel? Okay, last minute. I think we're ready to go. We've got our thing in place. Actually, I'm gonna put this one in the up. In the press up to win button instead of that one. Leroy Jenkins, right, Mark Sands? Yeah, it'll be good. Day 10.33 and 10.67, right, Dragon Slayer? Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to everyone trying today. As per usual, I'm gonna be ignoring chat. Hey, what's up, CubeCTL? Hello. So if somebody asks, give them the good old bang AOC and let them know what's going on, or bang today, whichever one you prefer. There's been a massive escape from the horny trail. Yes. Hey, what's up, Chris1? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Can't distract me with the follow, though. Hey, what's up, Aneurysm? Hello. Alright, 5, 4, run the script. Get ready to click. And here we go. Oh, it's a maze! God damn it! Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not a maze. Okay. Seat layouts. All systems are based on the number of occupied seats. Oh, it's a Conway's rule of life thing. Seat is empty and there are no occupied seats adjacent to it, then the seat becomes occupied. If a seat is occupied by 4 more adjacent seats, yeah, it's a Conway's game of life. Okay. Okay, so these are our rules, and those are our things. What is the actual thing we're doing here? Oops. After 1, blah blah blah. Okay, don't care. Something interesting happening. The chaos stabilizes and further applications of this rules cause no seats to change. Once people stop moving, you count this. Okay, so let's put our test case in. And we have to apply the rules. Where's the input? Initial seat layout might look like this. Okay. Input. So it's not a maze. I was right. Get rid of the numbers. Okay. Let's tuple this. Scene equals lines. I'm just gonna do the dumbest solution, although I don't know that that's necessarily a good idea. We'll see if it actually terminates. While I guess we can do while lines not in scene, then scene.add lines, new lines. I wish I had mouse. This is like one of the few times I wish I had mouse support in my text editor or word wrap. Okay. New lines equals this. For line in lines, and then lines equals tuple new lines, and then what is the thing? Number of rounds? Number of seats. 35 occupied seats. So the octothorpe is the occupied. What is the L? And dots are no seats. Okay. Return some line.count this for line in lines. Okay, forward line in line. If a seat is empty and there are no occupied seats adjacent, the seat becomes occupied. Wait, is it previous? Is it seen, or is it that it doesn't change? Chaos stabilizes and further causes no... Oh, we just need to do previous, not seen. Prev equals... Prev equals empty tuple, while lines does not equal prev. Prev equals... Okay. New lines dot append, this dot join. If a seat is empty and there are no occupied seats adjacent to it, the seat becomes occupied. Okay. Adjacent. What does adjacent mean here? One of the 8 positions immediately up, down, left, right. Ah. Okay. So I think what we can do here is use well, no, let's just actually do this correctly. Y greater than land lines, return space, elif x less than len, or x is less than 0. Return space, elif x is greater than len, greater than equal to, then lines 0, return space, because that'll allow us to be unoccupied, and then return lines y, x. Okay, so if it is occupied and there are no adjacents, okay, so oh, we only need these, so So we need to, if c is equal to dot, then line c dot append dot. Alright, I guess we can just do if. Okay, if it's L, we need to get the adjacent things. So let's do if adjacent lines yx for I in range y minus 1 y plus 2 for so that'll get us that. If a seat is empty and there are no occupied seats around it, then it becomes occupied. Otherwise, the seat state does not change. Okay. If none around it are occupied? Okay. If adjacent lines yx dot count this is equal to 0, then line c dot append this line c dot append L. And what is our other case here? If the seat is occupied and 4 or more adjacent seats to it are also occupied, the seat becomes empty. If adjacent lines y x dot count this is greater than or equal to 4, then line c dot append L, else line c dot append this. Okay, I think that is our case. Oh boy, it's slow. That's not good. That does not bode well for part 2. That was pretty fast. As soon as people start to arrive, you realize your mistake. People don't just care about adjacent seats, they care about the first seat they can see in each of the 8 directions. Now, instead of considering just the 8 immediate adjacent seats, now consider the first seat in each of the 8 directions. I will read notifications in a second. Let's see 8. The leftmost empty seats would only see one empty seat, but cannot see any of the left occupied ones. An empty seat would see no occupied seats here. Also, PM is more tolerant than you expect. It now takes 5 or more visible occupied seats for an occupied seat to become empty, rather than 4 or more. Okay. How many seats end up occupied? Okay, so part 2 is 26. I think we can use the same framework. It's really concerning to me that it was super slow. So I suspect this is going to be way worse. And may not complete, so we might need to think of a better way to approach this. Particularly, I don't know, building these lists is actually not that, it shouldn't be that bad. Maybe we'll run it with PyPy. Okay, so for this adjacent thing, we really just need to loop in each of those directions instead of what we did before. But let's see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be hella slow. Hella slow. We do 4 directions. Let's just do the brute force and see the dumbest thing that works and see what happens. So we have 0, 1, we have 1, 1, we have 1, 0, we have wait, there's 8 directions. So we have right and left, so 0, 1, and 0, negative 1. We have up and down, 1, 0, and negative 1, 0. And then we have the diagonals. So we have 1, 1, we have negative 1, negative 1, we have 1, negative 1, and then negative 1, 1. And yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some smarter way to do this. I don't think that's gonna be fast enough. Okay. Well, index lines yi. Does not equal, or see, not in. So those are our two termination conditions. One is the space and one is this. Well, it's not in those. The increment and then yield. Yields. Ah, dang it. Yield C. So that will work for the small input. Probably. 11 equals 26. Oh, we need to change the number. Do 5. 15. No. Is 5 or more visible for an occupied seat to become empty? Hmm. Hmm. Well, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. What was our first state? How did we go all the way to... After one round, the layout becomes this. I mean, that actually looks right. And then... And then this is wrong. Oh. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh, I know why. Oh, no, I don't. We're looking at, oh, we're looking at part 1. Damn it. Okay, that looks fine. This is not fine. There's problem here. This one saw incorrect values. So what did that one see? That was here, which was occupied, and it looked in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, what's up, Teach? Thank you for the raid. I'm speed program right now, but I will give you a shout out. I feel like there's a word that rule that I read that I didn't read wrong, or that I read wrong. The leftmost empty seat would only see one empty seat and any of the, but cannot see the occupied ones. Oh, so we can stop on L. That's the problem. Oh god, it's so slow. Even the test is so slow. Ah. Can we cache some of this? Gotta go to sleep. I have a new job interview tomorrow. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna be fast enough if it's super slow on this as well. We could try it with PyPy, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. Yeah, there's literally no way. Or it's infinite looping, one of the two. Yeah, so why is this so slow? I mean, this is expensive, and this is expensive, so we gotta think of a way to make this better. Let me say hi to everyone. Is it though? It's not. Cue the bugs. You know the rules, and so do I. What's sqlite? sqlite. Non-dunch. SQL with 0 calories. Really don't like the 2D map problems. I think they're fine. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Thank you, Monique Martins. TYV understand. And again, thank you, Teach, for the raid. Drunk Time Lord, how's it going? Okay, yeah, this is so slow, it literally will never complete. So, we need to figure out a way to cache this. I think we can get things faster by caching, you know, looking in a direction from a point. Like, we can cache all the diagonals there, or we can mark based on things. My solution is OIM because I'm never gonna do this. Yeah, I think we can do something clever with marking things. So yeah, we can go order n over this and mark everything in those directions, right? Because we know. I guess we can mark until a barrier? Wait, this is tricky. Catastrophic says I fucking hate daytime part 2. What's a 10,976, right? Right? Fucking that number. Okay, this is hilariously slow. That makes sense. Hey, what's up, Leoku? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we gotta think of a clever way to mark our map out such that iterating and computing the number of seen things is fast. We really only care about the octothorpes. We don't care about any other part, and we basically need to go from them and iterate outwards to mark things. So let's do that. We're gonna use collections.defaultDict to make this easy. Default dict. I guess we'll map tuples to ints. Sure. For line in enumerate lines. For x c in enumerate line. If c is equal to octothorpe, then we need to mark in every direction. We need to increment in every direction from there. And it can't see itself, so that's fine. But we just need to iterate outwards from there. Mark it on our map. Let's see, while... Oh, we need the same loop, I think. While it is not in one of those characters, we need to mark it. DCT equals 1. Or plus equals 1? Yeah, because we actually want a counter. And we're counting seeing things at coordinates. And then at the end, when we finally hit this, this can also see it, but in the other direction, so we also need to do dict y I x I plus equals 1. So that should do our counting there. So then it should just be a quick lookup into here to see how many things are adjacent. If DCT yx is equal to 0, then this. And if DCT yx is greater than or equal to 5, see if that goes any faster. Somehow I think we're doing a different infinite loop here. Okay, that's our starting case. Oh. That's our starting case. That's our starting case. Oh, I need this breakpoint here, not there. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, hold on, chat. I'm gonna put this up on another screen. Sorry, so you won't be able to see it, but I will be looking at it. Okay, that one looks good. That one does not look good. This should see... We have some that are seeing things that they shouldn't be able to see. So this one is supposed to be still occupied. It can only see 1, 2, 3. So why did it get more than that? Is the question. Oh, because we're probably incrementing extra here. Actually, we don't need to mark these either. We don't need to mark the inner ones. We only need to mark L and this. Oh, we're marking past the end. We're wrapping around. If C does not equal this, then do that. It's still wrong. It's still wrong, I think, in the same way, too. Shit. No, and this is unreadable. Yeah, if things are getting to 12, then something is super fucked. That's literally impossible. How? How did you get to 12? 2, 7? Let's see, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This somehow got 12. When it should have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should have gotten 6, but I got 12. So it's something in this code here. I think this idea is good, though. I think this idea is good. But there's some bug in this code that's really hard to figure out. Let's look at one of these and see what's happening here. And 12 is a number like 6. It is a number like 6. That is a good point. 7 is a number like 12. So that's a good point. It could be doubling. Alright, where are we? Okay, so that's the end of the first iteration. We know this one's correct. That one's good. Oh, where are we? We're in this loop now. Okay, that makes sense. P, Y, X. Y, comma, X. We are at 0, 0. So we are here. So we should, after this, mark 0, 2, 0, or 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0. Those are the only things we should mark. So if I do continue here, we have 0, 0 that has 2 and 1, 1 that has 3. So clearly it's working properly. Huh. So how did 0, 0 get marked here? Well, we can step through the debugging lines. This is past the end of the loop. Okay. Checked as a poorly named variable. Oh no. Okay. Oh. God damn it. How did that become dy? I'm gonna put this one in and put a pass after it. That was a stupid bug. looks right. Is this still too slow? No. Hey, let's go. Man, that was much slower for part 2. Alright, let me catch up on chat, see who is all here, and say hi to all the new people. That was a dumb bug. Another dumb bug. This one, I don't think we can do in sqlite. Maybe, but I don't think so. It's gonna be hard. Very, very hard. Just writing C++ for speed. No. I use default dict list for day 7. It turns out doing ddx modifies it if x doesn't exist. So in iteration, it breaks when you modified it. Oh. Well, you can tuple the value so that you're only iterating over the existing things. To fix it, you have to add a check using dt.get, which doesn't modify. Or you can just immutable keys. Too bad to me. Next time I'll read the problem statement when I get stuck. Also me, waste several minutes not reading the problem statement the next day. Oh, that's funny. You silly boys with your curl scripts to get input when I just control R for wget and change 10 to 11. Silly Anthony and your wrapping. What wrapping? Pro tip, if you're ever doing flood fill in Python, checking the neighbors of grid, always check if your indices are positive or you might wrap around to the end of the list, and that's yikes. Yeah, I thought that was maybe my bug, but I checked this here. Oh, also I had to check that here. I did make that bug, you're right. Adjacent also means diagonals. Hey, what's up, where is X? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. But holy butts, this was so slow. I don't think we're gonna run this 5 times to see how fast it is. We could probably do the marking algorithm for part 1 to make it faster, but I don't know. Did I mention I didn't like 2D problems? Yeah. TOT says, I spent a lot of time forgetting to read the problem and see how the threshold was changed to 5 instead of 4. Oh no! Name your dictionary dick also helps in an interview. So the dick of A is an integer, and the dick is growing on every loop. Why not just D? Then you could claim to be a real scientist. Oh, the one-letter variable shade. Or you can just write go. Everything at Go is one-letter variables because they have types. At least that's the excuse that somebody told me when I tried to make a variable that had a real name. What's up, Aragon? Angeron, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Abushay says hello from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Just save the text in SQLite table, then query and manipulate in Python. That counts. No, it has to be 100% in SQLite. Also, this code is hideous. This is disgusting. But anyway, let's check this in. I mean, fuck it, it works. That's the big part. We did actually use that template, so we're gonna add that as well. Did save us a little bit of typing. Save a tiny bit of typing for template. In my quotes. Oh, dang it. Oh, we can do this though. Python day 11 part 2.py, which is incredibly slow. If you think your code is hideous, you should see mine. Oh no. Oh no, T-Bot-T. Looks good to me, ship it. I ship Anthony and the plush. Oh yeah, we do. The plushes are here today. Man, the color balance is really weird when I don't have my spots on. I look like sickly yellow, although with them on, I look like sickly white, so it's a trade-off, I guess. That was mean, I'd take it back. But Bubby says he'll fight you about that Go comment. It's so true, though! The number of times I've written Go, and like the only code review response is, can you make your variable name shorter, is like so infuriating. Okay, I'm not gonna run it 5 times. This'll have to do. I don't have that many seconds to spare. Input.txt. Ah. Part 1. Day 11, part 1. Do your things, code formatters. Yay! Oh no. Oh right, we skipped type annotations because I was trying to go fast. lines is tuple stir. This is int. This is int. This is stir. This is lines, or sorry, tuple stir. This is int. This is int. This is tuple stir. This is generator stir none none. We're gonna have to do this all again for the second one. Generate. Actually, we delete these functions for that, so fuck it. We don't need that. It's just this one that has the complicated typing. I could probably do the same mark and sweep for part 1 too. But I did auto-fix this error there. Well, types an assignment, expression has tuple this, variable has tuple that. Can do this. You still work though? It's chugging away, so I assume it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. What did we just do? Oh, that's part 2. Oh, I got the timing for part 2. Shit. Oh, well, we haven't committed yet, so it's fine. I like how part 2 is slower than part 1. It makes sense, because the algorithm for part 2 is necessarily better than the algorithm that I did for part 1. I don't know what I'm going to do in the video for this one, though. Because I like the way that I wrote part 1, because it was easier. Okay, again, we're not going to run this the whole set of times. Yeah, almost had the wrong one there. Undefined name optional. Oh, damn it. I'm looking forward to the day when I can just do or none. But unfortunately, that involves dropping Python 3.6. 7.5 seconds, just rounded up to a month. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, we did the timing for part 2, so I can just copy that from up here. What was our fast boy? Fast one here? Or not hilariously slow one down here? Whoops. I like how some of these are Python, some of these are Python 3, whatever. Hey, what's up, Onion? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Day 11 part 2. So we no longer have this adjacent thing. Hey, what's up, 0216 Johnson Eric? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's also possible that my original day 11 part 2 solution would have completed. Because I had a bug in it. I had like just a stupid bug. But I kind of doubt it. Kind of feel like, given day 10s, that I had to be slightly smarter than them. Those are bad code programmers. Don't judge my behavior by those people. I love it. Get commit day 11 part 2. Onion says shorter than 1 character? Wait, what? Oh, no, I mean, you can't really have a 0 character thing. You can probably have, can you have funny white space stuff for that? Oh, I forgot to type this one. Tuple stir and stir. Oh, need annotation for dict? What? Why you do me like this? Oh, because you need... Because it can't infer this for some reason. Oh, we need to do the same thing that we did for the other one. Optional. Tuple stir. You know, copying this to a tuple is kind of a waste of CPU cycles. It's not going to make it much faster, though. Okay. So that's Python solutions. How in the heck am I going to do this in SQLite? Let me think about this. The problem is we have to look ahead as well as below. And we need to... Yeah, this problem does not fit well in a SQL engine at all. Adjacent doesn't mean the whole row. It means the seat literally next to it. OMFG. Yeah, for part 1, not for part 2. All decisions are based on the number. Oh, you're just reading from Pebble. Yeah. Onion says, no, I meant. Imagine you made code with all variables one character, and the code reviewer said, can you make your very shorter? Oh, I see. Yeah. Deli says, I want to learn Python. Well, I have a video that has some advice on getting started with programming if you want to check that out. Explains getting started. My advice is to learn basics of the syntax and then start building projects. And you'll kind of be forced to learn as you go along because you'll need the knowledge to do the puzzles. Oh, I bet I've fallen further on my private leaderboard though. View. Oh no, still in second. T-Bud-T, you're pulling away though. As you always do every year. I was tied with T-Bud-T for a while though. Looks like the typical crew is all done though. Oh, Jordan, Vape Juice Jordan stopped doing it. Bummer. When Juicebox Hero is doing this. Got quite a few people in the leaderboard this year. That's cool. I passed my CCNA. I need to add onto my knowledge. I don't know what CCNA is, but good job on passing it. Kashyap Srirama Girl says, hi, I just came in. May I know what you are trying to do? Yes, I am working on Advent of Code, which is a series of puzzles that comes out twice a day in December. And we just completed day 11 in Python, and I was workshopping how I'm possibly going to do this in SQLite. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. It's Geary, not girl. Oh my god, no. I can't read. Oh my god, it is Geary. Do you have a shorter name you want me to go by? Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to read that out every time. Can I just call you Cash? Thank you, Shellord. Oh my goodness. Cisco certified network admin? Oh yeah, I do know about that. Cashworks? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I think one thing that I can do here is instead of, oh my god, this is huge. Grim! How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. It's Thursday, so that's Pigeon Night, isn't it? So, are you here? Are you here after Pigeon Night? Welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing? If you don't know, Grim works on. Oh, it's hidden now. Oh, it's hidden behind my face. Grim works on this piece of software called Pigeon, which is instant messaging things. God, I'm really great at explaining stuff, aren't I? But anyway, they stream on Twitch, and my viewers should check them out as well. Oh, I didn't know you had Turbo, Grim. Did you get that because they fixed the ad blocker? Hey, what's up, Lightspeed? Hello. Good to see you again. Cash, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, so my thought is My thought is we actually represent the input all as one big string. And what's up, Shellord? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Got tired of pre-rolls when raiding? I understand. Yeah. What's up, Mark Sands? Hello. I used to use Pigeon when I ran Linux. Yeah, I still use it. Isn't it the base for Adium also? Isn't that libpurple based? I always forget. Okay, so my one thought here is we represent the entire input as a string. That gets us enough smarts to solve part 1 because we can figure out the line length and we can figure out the height and do indexing based on that. We can do counting based on that. Adium does use libpurple. Apparently, can use other libraries. What? Pigeon does run on Windows. Yeah, I have it on Windows also. I use it for IRC there because right, I am secretly using Windows. Wait, who's guest 5? This must be my friend. But yes, I'm definitely running Linux here. Definitely running Linux here. But yeah. So I think I can do the dumb part 1 solution here. The other tricky part is iterating until it's not done. Grim says Pigeon 3 will run natively on macOS if I can figure out macOS packaging. Oh, with the new code signing bullshit. Oh my god. Oh well, you're packaging it for the first time on macOS, so you have to play with DMGs and all that shenanigans. Honestly, a couple of my friends write macOS apps, and they're just like, you know, this is too much work, so I mscripted my app, and now I host it in Electron. It makes me really sad every time, but it totally works. Ars Force 1 says, do you play any PC games? I do. Let's see. I guess I can show you my... Is this a bad idea, showing my Steam library? Oh, well, now you know my Steam name. I don't actually have that many games. These are the games that I play a lot of. I guess not a lot of. I think the most that I've played is Borderlands 2, of which I have... Fuck it, I'll just show it. I don't give a shit. Of which I have 450 hours of. I was a big fan of Skyrim, which I played almost 3 hours of. I like the Portal series, although I haven't played much of this. I've been planning to finish the co-op with Juicebox Hero. What else? I really like Faster Than Light. This is a game that I play a lot of. I got Among Us because my friends wanted to play, and so I have 7 hours of Among Us, which is like nothing. I started playing Fallout 4, haven't finished it yet. I played a bunch of Rust back in the day, although it only says I have 13 hours of playtime, so I don't know where my playtime went, because I definitely play a lot more than that. But yeah, I don't play that many games, but you know, when I want a game, I will. What's up, Funkdev? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Guests in the secret room, right? Tons of dependencies, so build by hand or homebrew. Oh no. Oh no. No Warzone? Only 3 hours of Skyrim? 300 hours of Skyrim. Portal was great. Yeah, I really like Portal. It would be fun to watch you stream something like Shenzhen IO. I don't know what that is. No Cyberpunk? No. No, the game looked cool, but not cool enough for me to like, oh my god, I have to buy it. Also, from what I've heard, it's incredibly buggy. Welcome to the stream, Carpy Codes. I don't know what Shenzhen I/O is. Cyberpink, you just reminded me of something. Zachtronics programming games. Oh, neat. Okay, so I'm just gonna not solve this in SQLite today, because I don't think there's a good solution to this, given what I understand. Because you know, basically my part 1 solution, I could probably do the part 1 solution, but it wouldn't be pretty and it wouldn't be fun. Because like this logic is not not hard, but it would be like 12 nested case statements. And like this isn't hard. This is just like a bunch of selects in it with recursive. And a really, really complicated termination condition. My god, the word termination has just been really fucking my brain the last like 10 days. Like it doesn't sound like a word anymore. And there's a clip where I'm like termination, and I can't remember which one's the right one anymore. But yeah, I think we're not gonna do this one in SQLite. TNT says, is this yours? Oh god. Really digging up really old shit here. My blog from 2006. This is indeed my blog. If you go far enough back, you'll find an extremely popular post of mine where I found a security vulnerability in Google. Or sorry, in Gmail. I believe I blogged about that back in like 2004. Oh, Space Chem. Yeah, I haven't actually played much of Space Chem, but it was really fun in the like... I think I played like an hour of it, but then I got super busy. Yes, that one, T-Bot T. But I was on the front page of, you know, CNET, Yahoo News, a bunch of other stuff. It was because I reported the bug, and then I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna blog about this. And I don't know, Google didn't get back to me for too long, so I was impatient, and I was 14 fucking years old, so of course I'm gonna make dumb mistakes. Is that a blue button? It is it's a spinny fidget toy. Yeah, that's all it is. But yes, I also made Google Talk themes, which were pretty cool. Do you guys remember Google Talk? Way back in the day. I had, so you could you could XSS Google Talk to inject emoticon replacements. So I made a bunch of themes that essentially abused. Oh, you can't see this. Essentially abused cross-site scripting to replace chat messages out with little images instead of the text-based emotes. So in like a weird way, I brought image emotes into Google Talk. But the kind of the cool thing was, like, you know, all these were built with essentially CSS. This one was, I was particularly proud of this. This one was really hard to get working and get it aligned properly with like the username images here and all sorts of stuff. I had a PHP one because I wrote a bunch of PHP back then. I like how the status messages were fatal errors. This was, I actually really like this. You know, Windows used to look so nice. What happened? Oh yeah, and the Star Wars one. This was back when dig.com was a thing, and so this was a theme that kind of looked like the dig styling. But anyway, yeah, Google Talk. That was the thing way back then. We're several chat app evolutions ahead of that now. Yeah, like 10. Like 10. 2006 he was like 5, right? Yeah. Deli says, do you have any interest or have you worked in big tech? I worked at an enterprise software company. I worked at Yelp and I worked at Lyft. That's my employment history. I don't really have an interest in working at bigger things. I don't think I would want to work at Google. No offense, T-Bot T. Alright, should I try this in another language or should we rate someone? What do you want, chat? Enterprise. So I worked at a company that had 10,000 engineers, and I was a cog in a machine. And they sold enterprise products, and they made a release once every 6 months. And I was on a QA team, and I was supposed to click through views and take screenshots for 14 weeks. So instead, I wrote a piece of code that did it for me. That kind of enterprise. Do it in Rust? Okay, we'll do it in Rust. I apparently don't have Rust. What is it called? Rust up? God, I hate these curl sh. What year is this when we're curl shing? I hate it so much. Look how it starts with a shell check comment. Love it so much. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I trust the script. I guess I'm just like seeing that there's not like some malware blob in it. This is interesting. But, you know, at this point, we'll just run it. Oh god, so much output. Welcome to Rust! Install the official compiler for the Rust programming language and its package manager cargo. Why don't you use XTG like everyone fucking else? No, don't touch my bash RC, you monster. I'm going to ask you the value of each of these installation options. Default host triple. Oh, I guess that's this here. Default toolchain. I guess we'll go with stable. Profile, which tools to install in? I guess let's go with default. Modify path, no. Proceed. Yeah, like, I don't know why there's a new tool. A new tool that's not using XDG. Like, why couldn't they have used the standard directory structure? Now I have to remember to delete their shit when I'm done with them. Chipsmack says, oh no, not Rust. You said Rust! Do it in Piet. Isn't Piet an SLang? Yeah, it's on slangs.org. Yeah, that's not happening. Like, I'm foregoing SQLite because it's difficult to do in SQLite. I don't think I'm gonna go to a shittier language. You have a post here from 2005 talking about Roombas and webcams. Oh my god, why are you reading my... I should just delete my blog. I don't know why it's still on the internet. The script just downloads and runs an installer binary in Rust. Yeah, why is it so long? And I just always blindly run shell scripts. I guess I'll have to check every time. The thing is, like, curl sh is bad in so many ways. One, because a partial write of a shell file can often make it do, you know, completely unexpected things. And sometimes, you know, HTTP requests just kind of cut off in the middle. There's nothing that forces this thing to be in one packet, and so, you know, there's all sorts of weird shit that can happen there. So I always download the whole thing and then at least read it, make sure it's not cut off at the end, and run it. Did we get Clippy? Did Clippy get installed? We did get Clippy. Clippy is like the linter thing, right? As long as there's a really long switch case to figure out which binary works for your system, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. You know how long I used that iPod Nano, Michaela? I like how the chatbot sassed you for saying Nano. That's good. I used that until 2013, and it finally died. So I had, I got 8 years out of that silly thing. Yeah, isn't the bot funny? That's a 1 in 10 chance too. So some good RNG on that. It used to be every message where somebody said Windows, Nano, Linux, Emacs, or a couple other words like that, but it was just firing it like every other message in chat, so we throttled it a little bit with random numbers. When you accidentally reached over for your water, I seriously thought you were about to show us the iPod. I actually have another iPod Nano. And this one is going on... I think I've had it for 7 years now. Where is it? This piece of shit is so bad. I hate this device so much. But I do have iPod Nano currently playing. Oh, I can't see it. It's currently playing the last song by the All American Rejects, which is super on brand for me. But that thing is so bad. They got rid of the physical lock switch, which was honestly the best piece of like hardware that Apple has ever done, was a physical lock switch. And because it doesn't have a physical lock switch, it always unlocks my pocket, and then like, you know, we'll either start playing or stop playing, and you know, sometimes I'll be walking around, someone will be like, what is that noise? And I'll realize that it's my pocket playing music. But also, the worst thing is it soft locks itself all the time. Sometimes you will press play and it'll just be like, nah. Now you have to force reset me so that I will start functioning again. Oh, it's just garbage. I got one of those with blue. I wish I could jailbreak it or something. Nobody cares enough about it. Yeah. Yeah, what's the magical noise coming from Andy's pants? I mean, that's kind of how it works. But okay, we have cargo now. What is in this file? It's literally just a path edition. Why this weird? Oh, it's item potent. Okay. 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 Alright, so I'm gonna copy a little bit of code from last year's Rust just to get me started with the basic command line structure. I think we did some Rust last year. Star dot. What is the file extension for Rust? I swore we did Rust. Did we not? Maybe we did that the year before? Yeah, day 5. Oh, right. You gotta do this shit. I remember now. Cargo dot tunnel to here. Part 1. Alright, are we ready to yell at the borrow checker? Oh my god, it was an int code. Oh, right. Okay, well, we don't need int codes, that's for damn sure. Read string trim split lines Rust. Stir : the struct is created with the lines method on stir. Okay, so we need dot lines dot collect. Do we actually want this to be mutable? I don't think we do. Let priv equals that. Should we do the thing where we keep every tab open that I open for Rust? That's what we did last time. Rust is installed now. Great. Why does that look so sarcastic? Yeah, oh, I guess I should change my title since I'm not doing sqlite today. sqlite's too hard. Rust for loop. Oh, it's gonna tell me to do dot map, isn't it? You're guessing on the tabs. I'm actually gonna fill up my water, so I will be right back. I'll see you in a sec. Hello. Okay, so we're gonna actually implement a better solution than my Python solution. So we're gonna let me put this in the other tab so we can actually read what is going on. So I'm gonna try and do this as the mark and sweep solution that I did for part 2. That should make it easier to do part 2 in Rust. Okay, so I didn't actually click on any of them, so I think this is fine. I basically want wall 1. Is that a thing? I guess I could just try it. While true. Print ln hi. Unexpected closing delimiter. Excuse me, what? Unexpected closing delimiter. This is not what I expected here. My guess is there's no such thing as while loops. And here's it says loop. Oh yeah, that looks better. It's still erroring though. Oh, because there's a random curly brace here. That was the problem. I don't know where this curly came from. What's up, R variable? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, that's not supposed to be a vec of I64. It's supposed to be a vec of stir. Doesn't have a size known at compile time. Put ampersands until it's happy. Admin panicked at error. Not found. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Input text. Wait. What? Okay, that is what I expect. I don't know why cargo run gave me a different answer there. Oh, it's supposed to just be cargo run input.text. How does it know what the thing is? Okay, alright. We figured that part out. Our first round says, good night, it was a nice stream. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're doing Rust. SQLite got squeeded, Python oxidized to Rust. Only warnings now, yes. Elevator says, how the fuck are you live now? It's only 10 p.m. in my time. That's how I'm live. I pressed the go live button, and then I started streaming. Okay. So, we have these here, and we need to do a loop where we make a, let's see, do we have a default dict typed? Default dict Rust. Key.or insert. Ooh. Okay, well, we definitely want some of this. So mutable map, and it's going to take something to unsigned size. We want tuple. Is there like a tuple in Rust? Rust tuple. What is the name of the type? These are all inferred. I want the actual type annotation. Ah! With type signature, that. Oh, that's nice. Do that. Need to put cargo on the path. Remu! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Yeah, I'm doing Rust. That's what's going on. My viewers should check out Remu. Pelling says, how'd you set up your Rust env? I just did Rust up and told it to not modify my dot files because don't touch my dot files. Is this language all about chaining method calls? That's what I've heard. We should have been keeping track of compilation errors. I feel like that's a little unfair. It's just every time the borrow checker complains. Hash map not found in the scope. Wait, where do I get hash map from? Where do I get hash map from? Roost hash merp collections. Oops. Use standard collections. Unused import. What do you mean? Oh, it tells me right here. I get it. I get it. Okay, I can read. Remove this mute. Okay, well, we do actually need this to be mutable, so that's fine. And then Rust map with index. Did I close a tab? I think I closed a tab. Nope, that was an old one. All right, we're good. Oh, it's dot enumerate. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I like this. I like that. For y comma line in rev dot enumerate. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to make these both mutable, but I'm not sure because we're replacing the values. I don't know. Is mute like the value is mutable or is it the variable is mutable? We'll find out when the compiler complains. That is what we're gonna do here. In line dot iter dot enumerate. Does this let us iterate over characters? Let's get the small input too. Input 2 dot text. Too many lines there. Method not found in ampersand stir ampersand stir, so we probably need a star here. If I know my C++s. Oh no, we need a star here. Is that the reference? Like so. Method not found in ampersand stir. Star star. Method not found in stir. Iterate over characters in string. Roost. Dot cares. Can I do this? Unused my map. Yeah, that's fine. Unused, unused, unused. Don't care. Okay, temporary value dropped while borrowed. Creates a temporary which is freed while still in use. Temporary value is freed at the end of this statement, but borrowed later here. What? What are you mad about here? Clearly adding an ampersand did not help me. Use vec capital string? Okay. That makes sense to me. How do I get it into a string though? Cabri says, "Are hints welcome / wanted?" I mean, you can hint to me about Rust. Please don't hint to me about the problem because I already know how to solve the problem. I'm mostly porting my Python code. This isn't Vim? Yeah, this isn't Vim. We have no help here from things, so alternatively use this separate let to call read to string, then borrow it to do lines.collect. Why is it mad right now? Vex string cannot be built from standard iterator item equals ampersand stir. What am I supposed to do here, Remu? It's mad because you can't automatically get string from ampersand stir. What kind of garbage is this shit? How do I get... I can't convert string to string. What kind of language is this? You can dot map to string. I just love when you have to convert strings to strings. Wait, what is to string? It wants to drop the string. Oh. Ampersand stir is a slice. Okay. That makes sense. It's their references in a big string. So like the string return value here is a temporary, and then the ampersand stirs in this are temporaries that point to parts in here. Pull Divot, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Get you a shout out there as we do. Stir to string. Yay! We're printing the characters. That was a mess. Okay. So in here we need to iterate in all, or we need to try all the different directions. So, How do I want to do this? Are there list literals in Roost? Array literal rest. I would hope so. What is this weird semicolon? I wish it would have given me an example that's bigger than one. Array is a collection of objects of the same type T. Arrays are created using brackets and their length, which is known in compile time, part of their signature. Oh yeah, here we go. So we can probably do for dy dx in similar to what we did in Python, and then just have 0, 1, -1, 0, or 0, -1, 1, 0. Sure, we can do something like this, right? Nothing could possibly go wrong with this. 1, 1, -1, -1, -1, -1, 1, 1, -1. Oops. We also want to do if C is equal to octothorpe. I realize writing a new language without the help of an IDE is actually pain. But I think it makes me look at the docs better, so I don't know. If dy is less than 0, or wait. Y sub I not going to make the same mistake I made in Python. We're going to do those correctly. If yi is greater than or equal to 0 and x y is greater than or equal to 0, and that's not the right and because it's not highlighting it. That's also not being highlighted. Well, we'll find out which one's the right one. So we have a big old condition here. And then we do marked of y sub I x sub I. What was that hint that we had here? Star map dot entry key dot or insert 0 plus equals 1. What? What? This line just seems silly. But anyway, this seems fine. This seems fine. So we got marked dot entry y sub I x sub I dot insert or insert plus equals 1. We need all these conditions though. Y sub I is less than lines dot size. I don't know if that's the right thing, but we will check later. X sub I is less than line dot size. Let's see what we get here. How mad are you? Unnecessary parentheses around if. Okay, fine. Borrow the array with ampersand or call iter on it to iterate over it. It probably wants me to do .map, to be honest. It's probably how someone would do that. The trait bound usize is not satisfied. Well, then pick signed. Don't use usize then. Cannot use plus equals on type mutable usize. Oh, right. This needs that star thing, right? Method not found in vector, so it's neither size. It's not size. Let's try length. I do like to learn stuff by just banging error messages until it works. But that's not working. Length of vector roost. Hey, what's up, senpais? Hello, hello. Critical 1 raid, right? Hey, what's up, Survive to Thrive? How's it going? Imagine saying octothorpe instead of hash, right? Did I say octothorpe again? Floop, floop, flop. Like being dropped in a new country without a phone. Remy says, so I'm wondering why Rust instead of SQLite today. I couldn't think of a clever way to do this one in SQLite. I could think of like a not clever way to do this in SQLite, but no one wants to watch me write 100 lines of case statement over and over and over, so I decided that we're gonna do something different. Hey, what's up, Cat Peasant? Hello, hello. It's len, not size. Is it like this or is it like the Python one? Okay, so then we just have to figure out how to get this working. How do we convince it that this is not usize? What if I put these at the front? Oops. Yeah, like what if I put this one first? Is it gonna get convinced? Why does it want this to be usize? Is it because these are usize? It's probably not just size, it's probably S size, right? What is the signed integer? And 32. God, how do I... Alright, compiler senpai, tell me. Oh, it's I32. But we can probably, yeah, I32 is probably fine. Do I have to give these type specifications? Is that what's happening? What is going on here? Somebody who knows Rust more. It has to use usize because enumerate gives you usize indices. Rust doesn't like to mix signed and unsigned integers. Yeah, I understand that. Let yi equals y as I size plus dy. So can I do that now? Well, that's better. Expected I size found u size. Can I just say as I size? Shut up and take my integers. Move occurs because lines has type vex string, which does not implement the copy trait. The value moved here. Do you need ampersand? Is that what you want? Oh, fuck, it compiles. Crazy town. That's actually not that bad. Can it be formatted? How do we iterate over hash map to print its values? Marks dot let's see, Rust hash map. It's a list. Oh, here's what we want. Yeah. For thing in thing. For hey, what's up? Miss Ramesh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why? Is this a thing? Is this going to work? Does it have generalized unpacking? In marks. That makes sense because there are no octothorpes in the first iteration. Okay. Alright, so that leaves us to building the new lines. Lines equals, is there like an index that shows the list of the methods without having to scroll through all of these? Oh, is it over here on the left? Oh my god, there's so many. I don't care about those probably. Although there's sort in here, so yeah, wait, these sound relevant. Is it .iter.map? Is that what we want here? Probably. Sprinkle as I size to taste. Yeah, I love it. He doesn't read chat. I do read chat sometimes. Modern C++ is cool, yeah. Try colon question mark instead of curly curly. Oh, it's a debug try. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's like repr in Python. Dope. Dope. What's the bang in the function? I don't know. I don't know. Prev.iter.map. What is the thing here? Oh, it looks like Ruby. We're just gonna move the ampersands down until it tells me to add them. Hey, what's up, Alan? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I guess it's just .join. Alright, if C is equal to L and marked Y as I size, X as I size, I think we need to use .get. If it's an L and marked equals that, then return octothorpe. Else if C is equal to octothorpe and marked.get y as I size. So we just say count equals marked. Get y as I size, x as I size 0. Something like that. If lines is equal to priv, there's no way that's gonna work, right? Okay, to be expected. I guess we'll go from the bottom up, maybe? Expected ampersand vec string found struct vec. Oh my. Oh well, we should start by getting our parentheses matching before we even try and write code, right? So this is one problem that we have here. Unexpected token if. There's a semicolon missing. And let expected closure takes a single 2 tuple as an argument. Do you have argument unpacking, Roost? This function takes 1 argument, but 2 arguments were supplied. I have hash map open, right? Hash map. What is get return? Returns option. Is there get with default? Just retrieve with default. Oh, actually, we saw that in this other tab, right? We don't need to use that tab yet. Well, this is .or insert. Let's see how Rust option works. Unwrap or default? Hmm. I like that. Expected ampersand I size found tuple. New implementation found for ampersand u size equals integer. Consider borrowing ampersand 0. There's no way that's right. That looks fucking dumb. Oh, this is the 0 that it wants me to borrow. Method not found in enumerate. I probably have to collect as a vector first. Find car. What is it? What is it supposed to be? Lowercase c? Method not found in vec car. Shoot. How do I join a string? How do I join characters to make a string? Somebody tell me. Well, David says AFC and sqlite is pretty baller. I've done a bunch in sqlite, just not today's, so. I might do it off camera in sqlite because it'll be faster then. String dot push. So I have a thing that maps characters to characters. How do I get it back to a string? Try collect string? Oh, that would be dope. Value of type vec string cannot be built from standard iterator item equals this. What? Oh, do I need return? Cannot assign twice to immutable variable. Okay, so then this needs to be, these both need to be mute. I could have sworn we assigned priv also. Oh, we didn't finish the loop. Temporary value dropped while borrowing. Temporary is freed at the end of this statement. Later borrowed here. Is that what we want? No? Star? Oh god. I wish I understood what I was doing instead of just throwing shit at the computer. Hey Siri, make this a string. Yeah. Remove the return and semicolons from each line. From these? So literally just this? Is that going to compile? I assume some formatter would do this automatically for me. Yeah, I see. So I can remove that from here also. Okay, so what the hell am I supposed to do here? So what I have is I have, you know, a variable. I have two variables, that I'm flipping back and forth. I want to be able to just assign them like so. Um, do I need this? No? Oh yeah, I do need that. Maybe. The implementation for vec string equals vec. Now we're back to this shit again. If you do priv equals lines, lines is moved and priv is no longer valid. Oh. So does this do the right thing? Try removing the ampersand in front of here. And then remove it in front of here. I think what I can do here is not actually do that and just make a new lines here. Because we actually don't care about that. And then we can just say if lines equals priv, and then we can say priv equals lines. Can it find lines in this scope? This should be prev.len. You don't really need to keep both of them in scope. Oh my god, okay. I need to cancel that because I didn't actually... Oh wait, why was it running forever? It should have finished. Shit. Can I do this? There's no way that works. Because it's a macro. I don't think it's gonna work. Unexpected token. Yeah. Fine. Why? What is it doing? Where are my lines? Where are they gone? Do I need to borrow prev here? Is that what ampersand means? I don't fucking know. Oh. I need to collect. How do we consume an iterator? Should I just do a fucking for loop like a normal person? Or s in riv print ln. Oh god. Oh, we don't want to use input.text, we want to use the smaller one. Maybe that's why it's running for so long. Input2.text. Oh, it completed. Is it right? I don't know. Day 11, part 1. I'm gonna look at this off screen so that I can keep it on here. Okay, that looks right. This looks right too. Okay, so maybe it was just chugging along and slow because my algorithm is slow. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh god, we lost it. Okay, so that works. Let's not do the printing here. And let us do the summing here. Metabytes! Thank you for the raid, friend. Hello, hello. My viewers don't know metabytes. Check them out. Use for each instead of map or a typical for loop like you're doing now. It looks right at first glance. Oh, okay, cool. Perfect. Solution in part 1 typically has a checkerboard-like pattern. I see. Noun says, good luck, Anthony. My suggestion, because I just went through this, is to read the borrowing chapters in the Rust handbook. Yeah, I don't have time to read them on stream. Every time it says, I'm kind of disappointed in the puzzle inputs. In the validation one, hex colors had no alphabets other than A to F. If you won't give erroneous inputs, then what's the point of validation? Yeah, I guess that's true. And it says, one of these days when I end, you aren't going to be on and I won't know what to do. Then you'll have to rate a rando. Which is fun. That's fun. Okay, so 8% is borrow. I figured that out at least. And I kind of understand the idea behind it. Like, it's similar to like the move semantics in C++, although Rust is much more strict about it. Is there any clever solution to today? Did you get part 2 done? I'm sure there's some, not actually compute it problem. Or not actually compute it solution. I don't know it. And my solution for part 2, for both parts in Python looks kind of shitty. Okay, so we need to sum over all the values. Let sum equals priv. Well, we can destroy it here, right? We can get ownership. Priv.iter dot map line dot count. There's no way that's going to work. Dot sum. There's no way this is gonna work, so we're just gonna let the compiler yell at us, and then hopefully it tells us the right thing to do. Method not found. Method count exists, but the following traits were not satisfied. Iterator. I.matches.count. That looks gross. I don't want to have to use fold for this. Fold seems dumb. Why is there not something that has a character? Consider giving some a type. What do you mean? Consider giving it a type. That's not how it works. The trait bound use size sum is not satisfied. Line.cares.filter. Oh, I like that. I like that one much better. Line.cares.filter C2 star C equals Octothorpe. I like that better. Hey, what's up, Kashanks? Thank you for the follow. Or is it Kashan CS? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it compiled. Is that what we got for part 1? It's slow as balls, but it works, I guess. Okay, that's part 1. I copied this from my 2018 solution and from day 5 apparently. Day 11. What are you? I'm gonna not commit you. Source. What is broken about the get tab complete? What is going on here? Oh, I guess maybe it knows that there's only one file in there. Okay, fine. Day 11, part 1 in Roost. You got an extra semicolon. Oh no. Oh no. Why nano though? It's not nano, but and Alan says day 11 part 1 1500 milliseconds. Yeah, I mean yours isn't. Oddly, well, I didn't optimize my part 1, so that's why it's slower. I didn't do the mark and sweep. Hey, what's up, Surka? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's not nano. It's my own text editor that I wrote from scratch. Because I wanted to write my own text editor from scratch, but unfortunately, I have not fixed my muscle memory, so I still type nano. Shouldn't 2018 stay as is? Who knows why Rest puts in? Oh, I copied that file, so that's why it has the wrong date. Keymatrix says, what was he doing in Python? I didn't do the mark and sweep. I just brute forced it. Simba says, since you're a Rust developer now, when can we expect the full rewrite of all open source projects into it? Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Okay, let's do part 2. Part 1.rust source bin part 2.rust. So how is cargo run gonna know what is going on now? So before. Oh, that was the addition? Okay. I shouldn't have changed that value then. Never mind, I thought it was the copyright year. I didn't actually read the line. I used to do bin dishes bin. Okay. Part 2. Unfortunately, the modifications, because I purposely structured it this way, the modifications for part 2 shouldn't be that bad. It's mostly turning this into a loop and changing this to a 5. It's so stupid that I had to borrow the integer 5. Like, what? Why do I have to borrow an integer 5? Oh well. Okay, so this needs to be a loop instead. What was the loop that I used before? Oh, this is not gonna work. Is it? And priv. Should be a while. Hey, what's up, Starboy Hadil? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And priv y sub I x sub I. I'm gonna have to cast those almost certainly. Is does not equal L and octothorpe. Then we do continue our loop. And then finally, we do that. I don't think that's gonna work, but we will try it. My indices are type usize or type usize. So yeah, as I guessed, we need as usize, as usize. Oh boy. String cannot be indexed by usize. How do you index a string? Rest means no crashes. Either you write rest or you're a plebeian who likes unbound behavior. And Alan says, excellent stream, Anthony. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream, Alan. How are you? I know someone who's writing all of Advent solutions in 5 languages. 5 every day? 5? That's a little nutty. Okay, how do I index a string? Index a string in Roost. Oh, I probably have to do .chars. Is chars a, Yes, indexing into a string is not available in Rust. Has bytes. Chars.nthi.unwrap. Holy balls. I guess that's fine. Oh, we need a condition here. We need this. Oh, I should have run the code formatters too. I didn't do that. Minimization for borrowed care equals care. That looks dumb. There's no way that's gonna happen. Temporary value is freed at the end. Oh, we should have. We're supposed to be borrowing prev, not everything else. Expected care found. Guess I don't need these anymore. Panicked at index out of bounds. The length is 92, but the index is big fucking number. On line 36. Oh, so we're not out of bounds. Shit. So I think I just have to do this ugly ass thing in here. Hmm. I know what I did. I need to do this. Loops. Loops. That one's supposed to be 26, right? Yep. So that should give us the right answer. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's probably because it's in debug mode. Hey, what's up, Baldathis? Hello, hello. C++ is good at Python. See how easy it is for Python people. TypeScript to try Dino. Rust because my Rust and Haskell to show off. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. My god, that's so slow. I wonder if it's faster in not in release mode. Is there a way to do cargo run in release mode? Release. Oh, yeah, it's way faster in release mode. Surely. Comment says indexing into a string is basically always ON. Because it's UTF-8. That makes sense. That makes sense. You can do vec car for your strings, but they have other problems. How to write Rust? 1, write something. 2, read error. 3, go to 1. I mean, that's basically, yeah. I heard it here first, boys. Rust is slow. Yeah. But yeah, now it's, you know, a lot faster. So total time is, you know, 300 some odd milliseconds, whereas time Python 3 part to input dot text. Oh yeah, it's so fast when it fails. Is, you know, 10 times slower. I bet PyPy would get close. Let's see. Although PyPy would need to spin up first, but I mean, just from the inner time, PyPy is 4 times faster than CPython. But you know, PyPy has a bigger startup time, so even though this is only 800 milliseconds, there's 400 milliseconds of startup here. Did you compile the rest in release mode? Yeah, that's why I did release. Not even running Python with dash show, yeah. Maybe Rust just cached the result like how MyPy runs faster the second time? I don't believe it. I don't think so. No, this is legit. Day 11, part 2, and roost. Okay, we did the roost. Are you happy, chat? We did rest. Oh, we should do the cargo format. Can I just run it with no arguments? Alright, what did it do that made this better? Okay, put the iter on its own line, and put the curly brace on its own line. Interesting choice. Oh, this looks so ugly. I hate it so much. This is fine, I guess. It didn't fix this line, though. Oh, I know that we wrote that line. It didn't fix the other fucking ugly-ass line, though. Interesting. Okay, well. Oh, that's part 1. We didn't do the ugly thing until part 2. Alright, what did we do here? Yeah, it left these lines pretty ugly. Oh well, you don't argue with the formatter, you just accept what it says and move on with your life. That's how things go. But anyway, that was fun. That wasn't so bad. Do cobble next? No. I'd just like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as Linux... That's actually amazing. How did you get the, like, derpy copy pasta? Okay. But that's gonna be enough for tonight. I'm not gonna do any sqlite, so... No sqlite tonight. But let's go find someone to raid. But let me do my spiel first. So my name is Anthony, and I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, so you can check out my... I've been uploading solution explanations for each day of Advent of Code, so check that one out. Check those out. I also upload my previous streams, as well as I have an educational video that I upload once a day about various topics: Python, Git, DevOps, Docker. Oh no. Thumbnail on this one is broken. Oh well, fuck it, I don't care. I uploaded the old thumbnail. I actually fixed this thumbnail. Whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, which means I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm also streaming Advent of Code every single day when it comes out, so stop by for those as well. I announce my streams in 2 places. One is on Twitter. That's twitter.com/codewithanthony. And the other is on my Discord, and those links are in the chat. Feel free to join the Discord. It's a small group of, well, it's no longer, I guess it's no longer small. It's a nice group of, a nice community of programmers. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask questions and learn programming. There's also an Advent of Code channel for anyone who's participating and looking for help or memes or whatever about it. But yeah, join the Discord, hang out there. It's fun. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid.